Yo,
There you go. What's up, girl?
what's up? How are you?
Chilling, 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 chilling. I remixed our song and put it
It's
on
fire.
put it on the Trunk Tuesday playlist.
Yo, that's fire. I love it. We still gotta shoot this video though.
If just for the fun of it, let's just do it just for a good day.
Yeah, let's just do it. Why not? Shoot a quarantine video.
I need to see that twerk train. I need to see it. Like, really.
I'm wearing the wrong jeans today, but I'm gonna come right for the video.
So what's up with that no plans?
Man, I think it's the perfect summer song right now because we all got no plans. So uh,
Is it a
that's
rap
why.
song or an R&B song? Which one is it?
It's kind of a mix, like I'm kind of rap singing. It's still rap, but it's melodic. There's melody to it.
As it came on, I was like, this is R&B song. She played R&B song. Then it kept going. I'm like, oh, she kind of rapping.
Yeah. Still, I'm always stay true to what I love to do, and that's rapping. Like that's how I got into writing music was raps. But you got to do what works, and they really want me to do the pop stuff, so I'm trying to transcend my way
I,
into that.
I've been in so many damn arguments about you. Because motherfuckers, if somebody says something like the show is always on, ridiculous is
Yeah,
always on. Somebody's
yeah.
like, man, she be trying to rap. I'm like, no, she can rap. They be like, man, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, I've been around her. She done bust freestyles. We done been in the studio. She
Thank
can
you.
rap.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I was about to be like, you better have my back.
I shut them down a few times.
Thank you. No, you know what's funny though? Like I've already said this. Like I've had like the amazing obviously opportunity to work with you and to work with a couple other like OGs who like I look up to and I feel like it's funny because I always felt like I got more resistance from like younger rappers and like the younger crowd, but like the OGs like all fuck with me. They're always like, yo, Chanel, like I fuck with you, and I'm like, can you maybe say that for me somewhere?
Yeah, people get a little mad when you get too many bags.
Yeah. It's just you gotta ignore the hate. I'm getting used to that.
No, the hate is the love. We all the greats know that the hate is love. It's the same exact thing. As many people go, fuck you, they really deep down somewhere in there going, love you. I love you. Because they're taking the time to have an emotion that they feel about you. So I'm like, hey.
Do you think it's like different dealing with like hate now, like that you have to see it so
Well,
much on social media?
hate now is digital.
Yeah.
Hate when I was coming in was like hate, like I hate you. Like you hear it from you feel it. But no, it's still a good thing. I'm telling you, um, I consider myself to be a player, a real player.
Yeah.
And there would be no such thing as a player if we didn't have haters.
Yep.
Like it's the yin and the yang. I need haters so I can be great.
That's true. That's very true.
Makes me a super
I
player when I
I
got
feel like
great.
you have no haters though. Everybody loves Too Short.
No, coming up, I'm telling you, coming up as a young artist, it wasn't like across the board like we fuck with this dude. Like my numbers spoke, the reality.
Yeah, yeah, of
I was
course.
making platinum albums, but I go up to radio stations, couldn't get spins because for different reasons. I mean, I couldn't even. I was selling a million records every time I went out, and I couldn't sell shit on the East Coast. Like,
Really?
I don't know what it was. I'm like, I'm making this music, people love it, and they just like, we don't fuck with you. So I would get like bad media write ups, little press write ups and stuff, but
Yeah.
it never bothered me. I was like, this is great. Like the New York media is saying something about me. I thought that was great.
That's so funny. It's ironic because it's like I feel like whenever I'm in the East Coast, I get more love there. And my name's Chanel West Coast. I don't understand it, but
Chanel West Coast gets more love on the East Coast.
it's a weird thing. Sometimes what I think it is, because LA, it can get a little fake at times, and I feel like New York people they're mad real, and I feel like they respect that because it's like every time like some dumb shit of me comes out online or something, I get more New York followers every time. So it's like I feel like they respect when I'm like talking shit and like speaking up and stuff, like so I don't know, maybe that's what they like about me or something.
Or just all the West Coast people are like, because your name is West Coast.
Maybe that's what it
And
is.
like, I'm fucking more West Coast. I'm West Coast. I mean,
Yeah, no, that might be it too.
so you know, we all West Coast. So I support that West Coast shit
Yep.
worldwide. I don't care where I'm at in the world. I walk up to the DJ, say what's up, tell them who I am. I'm like, man, play some West Coast shit.
Yep.
Even if they play
Always.
it or not, I still say it. It's just like my right in life, my duty.
It
Love the
is.
whole West, for real. So what's next? What's going on?
Man, I'm working on my album right now, and definitely gonna need you on that.
Yeah, you got me all day. It's kind of cool. The best part about what's going on right now, probably the only good part that I found is finding the time to do shit that you would never do.
Exactly.
I did so much shit in the last 2.5 months.
Yo, no, literally, I got into this is the funniest thing because people used to always talk about the juice cleanses, and I was like, I can never do a juice cleanse. I love food way too much. And I was bored one day and I had all this fruit. I said, let me make a juice. And now I'm literally obsessed with juicing. This is a new thing I've discovered during quarantine. So
That's a good thing.
I might open a juice bar, a West Coast juice bar.
That's a good thing. Juice bar. Don't forget the vodka.
No, but the juices I make, that's what's lovely. Like I kept telling myself, I was like, yo, they're healthy and these are the best chasers.
You should spike a little bit, see what happens. I'm into that healthy alcoholic beverages.
The healthy turn up.
There we go.
I'm
Organic.
about that too.
Yeah, I'm making a bunch of new music too. I'm trying to do some shit that I feel like I'm in uncharted territory,
Yeah.
uncharted waters, and I'm like, I'm really on my shit. I've been making a lot of music, and I really just want to prove a point. Not for me,
Yeah.
not for any particular person, just for hip hop. I want to show a motherfucker that I've been making money off rap records, rap music since I was 14.
Yeah.
I'm 50 fucking 4 now, and I still make money off rap music. And I kind of just want to keep doing it because I can.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for hip hop. So when you sit in these rooms and these groups of people and they tell you the facts of what is and what ain't, you can like, nah. I remember E40. It was Short Dog, Fat Joe. The motherfuckers was OGs making records. So,
Yeah. Yo, but I feel like that's a good thing though, because in my opinion, any true artist, like it don't matter what fucking age you are. Like if you love music, you gonna keep making it like for the fun of it, you know? Like that's what you have to do as an artist. Like
when I was a 20-something-year-old rapper, they said if you rap after 30, you're like a dinosaur, like it's over.
shit, then I'm already a dinosaur.
And they kept pushing that. They pushed it to 40. And I never heard nobody say nothing about 50. Like, we don't even talk about 50-year-old rappers. That don't even exist. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it exists.
No, it does. I mean, 2 Chainz, he kind of came in the game like later
2
than
Chainz,
anyone.
not 50.
How old is he? He's old though, no?
But he might have slipped in around young 30s. And in these few years, he might be upper 30. He might be close to 40, but I don't think he's in his 40s yet.
No, I think he is.
Well, if he is, he's doing goddamn good. Like, I made Blow the Whistle when I was 40. I made it when I was 40, and I'd already had a 20-year career.
I already know. When I posted about going on live with you, I was like, I wonder if my 2 homegirls, like we literally used to drive around bumping Blow the Whistle while I would be in the backseat rolling the blunts for them. And I'm like, I wonder if they just see me post I'm going live with Too Short. They're probably like, damn, she done made it.
She done made it. Oh man. So yeah, doing it for hip hop. That's what it is. Like hip hop is something that when people try to talk shit to you,
Yeah.
a quick like just shut it down. I always say this shit no matter what you bring up. You try to talk about something called babble rap and try to discredit whatever the fuck. Anything you bring around me, if it's hip hop, I'm like, hip hop, you can't tell hip hop what to do. Like you can't tell it what language to be in. You can't tell it where to be popular. Nobody is the authority to say what's the next hot hip hop song. Who's it gonna come from? It's like it never was something you could control ever. Like it wasn't supposed to be, worldwide. It wasn't necessarily. It was about the individual rapper from New York. Your neighborhood,
Yeah.
your side of town. It just kept growing and growing and growing, and it's a monster. Like you can't do shit. You can't tell the little guy who never left out the house, never doesn't have any fucking friends, but somehow he got popular on the internet. You can't tell him he ain't the shit because he's the shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's hip hop. You can't control it. So wherever you fit in, you fit in. If you're getting money off of it, you're getting it. If you're doing it for the fun of it, you're doing it. If you're the best rapper in the world and you work at a warehouse, that's what it is. Who gives a fuck? Love it, hip hop, we do it.
Yep. No, and there's so many different ways too. It's like I feel like everybody's always like comparing artists, and like that's what I love about you too. Is like I feel like you just like you're not you don't you can sense that vibe. Like you're not that type of artist who's like a competitive. Like you don't have a competitive spirit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that that's such a thing that like needs to kind of go away in hip hop. Is like there shouldn't be competitiveness. Like it's like there's so many different types of hip hop. Hip hop has transcended into now, you know, melodic type music, and like there's so many different forms in hip hop. It's created a new dance form. That's how I got into hip hop. I was a hip hop dancer since I was like 5 years old, you know, and that's what makes it fun is the funness of it. You know, once it gets too serious, it's not fun anymore. Like,
well, the serious part you write about the competitive part
yeah,
is supposed to be literally. It's supposed to be a competition that says, I'm better than you. Like, I'm walking in this motherfucker. I can rock the crowd better than you.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
going to like the way I look better than you. They're going to like what I'm saying better than what you said. That's what it's supposed to be. But it's not supposed to be, I'm mad at you if I'm going to fucking fuck you up and beat your ass if you're better than me. It's
exactly.
not supposed to be that. But also, you know, the difference is, and I'm speaking like as a recording artist.
Yeah,
I think that this is you paint a picture when you make a song. You're an artist, and I feel like every artist has his story to tell and his picture to paint, and you can't really you can't look at art and say this is worth $1 million. This is not. You can't. You like I like it. I don't.
mm-hmm.
That's what this hip hop thing is. It's I like it. I don't like. You just we got categories. You know what I mean? I don't like it's a lot of hip hop I don't like, but I respect the artist.
Yeah,
And I'm a music guy, so I feel like some of us who like the music, it doesn't matter a lot of times that we don't have the same lifestyle or the same look or the same. I like the music and what you rapping to and the melodies of it. I like what you're saying, like you know what I mean. I'm
yep,
a
no,
music guy,
exactly.
so all that shit about you from that side of town or you from the East Coast or you're from that shit don't matter to me because I'm into the fucking beat and the bass line
Yep.
and what you're talking about, the way you rap, the cadence. I'm into that shit.
Yeah, me too.
I like when white boys rap. I was listening to that shit. I was into fucking in the early 2000s. I was fucking with this shit, heavy metal rap, like hip hop. It was heavy metal, fucking Limp
I
Bizkit, some shit with rock guitars. I was loving that shit.
I know what you're talking about because my mom. So my mom is like, my mom's really like a rock head. I don't even know how her and my dad hooked up. My dad's hip hop, my mom's rock. But my mom used to listen to fucking that like that Vanilla Ice. Did you ever hear that Vanilla Ice heavy metal album where he was fucking
Now,
rapping and it was like heavy metal?
you
And
gonna
then
make
there
me
was
go find it. I don't know about that. You go make me find
yo,
that.
it was crazy. You gotta check it out. It's when Limp Bizkit was popping and Kid Rock and all of them. It's like the same style as Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock, but it was crazy. And I remember being like,
It's
"What
this
the
one
hell?"
group. I don't even know how you say it, but I've been listening. I love this shit. It's Head Hedpe. That shit is.
Who?
It's a group. I'm telling you, it's spelled HEDPE. 2 words.
Okay.
And they were signed to Jive Records at the same time I was on Jive. And somebody at Jive slipped their shit to me. And I was like, I was in the heavy metal rap for a while. I'm just making a point that I love the
Yeah,
music. I love the vibrations of the music. You know what I mean?
totally.
You can take me to one day. I pulled up to a they asked me to do like a YouTube thing,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't ask a lot of details. I just said, okay, it's cool, let's go do it. And we pull up to Santa Monica to a house that as soon as we pull up, it's just skater kids hanging outside. We go through the house, there's kids everywhere in the house. They just kicking it. We go in the backyard. It's the whole thing. It's ramps and shit. And I had the best time of my life. I'm not a skater, but I had the best time of my fucking life.
Yeah, that's how I started hanging out with skaters. I remember I was like, yo, this is some good times. Like, they're just like, and they always had the good weed. So I was like, these are my homies.
And on the
Like,
flip side, you drop me off at a barbecue in the projects on a Sunday, and I'm like in heaven.
Yeah.
Same guy.
The same guy, no, for real. I'm the same way. It's kind of like I can vibe with anybody, really. That's how I've always been.
So would you say you really love that hip hop? You love it?
Oh yes, definitely. Like I said, I mean, I got into hip hop dance when I was literally like 5 or 6, and then that's really how I mainly got into loving hip hop and wanting to do it myself because I started performing, doing all these dance competitions and talent shows and stuff like that, and I was always winning too. Like,
What was your name then?
what do you mean?
Were you Chanel West Coast, young, little
No,
young?
I was just like talent shows as a kid and stuff. I just went by my regular real name. um, Chanel's my middle name actually. So I started going by Chanel like when I was like 17.
So you were in competitions, hip hop dancing.
Yeah. And my dad's a hip hop DJ in New York. My dad lives in New York. So
So your daddy's a DJ. You
yeah.
hip hop dance. Then you start rapping. Like
It,
you
it's
got
so
you got any
it kind
videos where you like dancing and rapping?
no, so basically this is what happened.
Come on, what's
So
happening? Why you ain't doing it?
this is what happened. So basically I was always a performing arts kid, and then I started being a little bit rebellious, started smoking weed, and then I kind of then I started doing homeschool, and that's kind of when I stopped dancing and like doing performing arts, but that's when I started full-fledged rapping. So I was doing homeschool, I was working, hustling, and trying to just start my rap career. And I started rapping because I knew I wanted to do music, but like I didn't really know how to write melodies. Like I didn't really know how to write a singing song. And for me, I was like, I always wrote poetry too since I was a little girl. Like I always wrote poems. Like it was just one of my things I did, like a hobby of mine. And it kind of like clicked in my head one day. I was like, I could write my own raps, like So I just started writing little raps over beats, and I just kept going. And like I remember everybody used to make fun of me at first, but then like I had a couple homies who I rap for, and they were like, "Yo, like you got this shit, like keep doing it." And so it was those few homies that like encouraged me, and I listened to them because I knew that they knew what they were talking about, and I just kept going with it. And then somehow ended up on fucking Rob Dyrdek shows. That was like totally random.
You made money being a rapper, right?
Yes, I do. I make more money laughing. But
I was just saying that to make a point. Like you make money rapping. Hey, you don't work in a warehouse, do you?
Nope. No, I make money off my music, and I get to keep pretty much all of it because I've turned down a couple label offers and stuff because they were trying to control my creativity and make me go full-fledged pop, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay independent. And so it's dope because now the music's blowing up and nobody owns any of it except me. So
It's funny, if you would have signed to a label a few years ago, you'd be thinking to yourself right now, damn, I'm so fucking popular, I don't even need a label. But the fact that you didn't sign, now you realize, you're like, wow, I can't preach to enough motherfuckers the importance of independence in the music industry. There's a fine line. Being on a major label is a great thing if you know how to navigate those waters and you winning with them. But if you're not winning with them, and most people over there aren't, it's you know what I mean?
yeah.
I had a good life on a major label. I had a good life, but I've seen so many motherfuckers come and go.
No, totally. I think there's too much control. Like I feel like when you're an artist, like you got to be able to do your own thing. And like I think sometimes the major labels, like they just try to like control who you are too much, and it's like I want to be me.
If a major label makes you rich and famous, that's a good thing. But if you did the half of that already and made yourself fucking famous or rich or whatever the fuck, popular, whatever.
Yeah.
If you got any of those elements, you got a chance to like do this without that shit. But I see it both ways though. It just depends on where you're at. I'm glad you're independent and you're enjoying it though.
I am.
Never sign to a major, sign on your terms. That's all it is.
I used to hate it. Trust me. Like I would be like sitting there telling my managers, like I'm like, I gotta get a deal. Like I need a record label, and they're like, just chill. Like like let's build. Because all the labels that approached me before, like all they were talking about was like straight up, like it's like they didn't even want any of the songs that I had written myself. Like they wanted to just put me in and completely control me. And it's like,
yeah, we're gonna robot you, put you in a box,
yes,
and make you something that.
I'm not that
formula.
type. I'm too outspoken. Like
we're gonna put you with the hottest producers.
Wait, what?
As soon as they tell you we're gonna put you with the hottest producers, run the fuck out the room.
Yeah,
Run
no,
up.
I've been through bad like production deals too, so I know that.
Well, if you ever need a good song, I have a team of people that make really good songs. So if you ever need a good song or two, we got a lot of different vibes around here. You've been to the spot.
I know. I gotta come back over there and just come vibe another time.
When I was doing the podcast, it was called Two Shorts Boombox.
Uh-huh.
The one I did with you was always the highest rated. Like I had a lot of fucking major guests on that show. And
Oh, really?
I just got more people listening to the one with us than any other one. Just the way it
No,
was.
Too Short. I think Too Short
Wow.
and Chanel West Coast. I think we probably had the whole entire state of California watching. You know what I'm saying?
West Coast. I am West Coast. Born in LA, grew up in the Bay. West Coast as you can get. I'm the host of the West.
Me too.
I feel like the West Coast is Vancouver, Canada, Seattle, Portland, everywhere in between. Seattle, Portland, Sacramento. I'm on the Salt Lake City's kind of West Coast.
I do not think so. I feel like you can't call it a coast unless it has a coast.
Okay, well, all of Oregon, all the way down, all up in NorCal, all up in the mountains. We got all that. But you got Nevada is West Coast. Arizona, that's West Coast.
Kind of. My mom's the same as you. She thinks the same. She thinks that's all West
Coast. Vegas is the West Coast. So then you get down in like San Diego, you keep going down, and you end up in like Mexico, fucking West Coast all day. You can't get no more motherfucking West than that. So that's my West Coast.
It's a big ass coast.
Vancouver, Canada, to fucking Mexico. That's my West Coast.
I've never been to Canada, unfortunately, but
no shit.
I can't go there, kind of.
Oh, you're a bad guy. You the whole world, you're a bad guy.
I'm not a bad guy. I was an idiot when I was younger, but you know,
I'm not gonna ask you why you're a bad guy, but you just told them you're a bad guy. They won't let me in either. They let me in a lot of times, and they won't let me in anymore.
Wait, really? Why?
Same reason you can't get in.
So you have to pay money though, right? When you did go, like.
I got in there a lot of times by every way you could think of. I snuck in. We paid in. I think, I don't know, like somebody was like, you know, we'll get you in. Like we got in all kind of ways. We got in on sympathy. We got in on politics because whoever was doing the show was a big person.
Yeah.
And then one last time, they're like, we've been letting you in so many times. You got to take care of some stuff to get right with us. And I don't know. I love Canada, but I didn't do the stuff. They was like, go down to this government building and clean your name. And I'm like, you know.
You're like, I'm going to skip all that.
I'm just saying. I'm like, I love you, Canada. I love you. Meet me, Canada. Meet me in Seattle.
Yeah, just meet me at the border. You could do like a performance right next to the border for them.
So yeah, they won't let me get across now. And it's a big deal because Canada, if they love you, they love you. You go over there and get a lot of money and fuck around.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I passed basically I got to put together like a little tour or something because I've had the one-off gigs weren't enough money to like pay to get in or something, so like I just couldn't go.
It's the best shit in the world. The Canadians, they fucking love you. They fucking love you. Like, I haven't been to Toronto lately, but I know Drake and them, they got that shit locked down. Tory Lanez and them, they got this, you know, it's popping like New York City, but Vancouver's the shit.
Damn, you make me want to go. Now I feel like I'm really missing out.
They got weed like NorCal.
Nice. Because they don't in New York. I don't know why it hasn't worked its way down there yet.
It's the sunshine. It's the weather.
Oh.
You could do all that. You could do all that indoor growing, all that shit, but you gotta have that. People on the West Coast, we come. Our weed, we come from fucking 1960s hippies. We come from experts who cultivated that shit and reinvented it and made it better and bigger.
No, I know. I used to grow weed, actually. Like, my mom and I used to grow weed.
That's why you can't get into Canada.
Something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So I know all about the grow life. Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. My mama used to grow weed. That's cool.
yeah. She was able to legally do it, like, but way before, like, was what it is now, because she had like some illnesses or whatever. So she was legally able to grow mad plants back when it wasn't even like a thing.
It's the shit now. So you
Yep.
probably could just have a room in your house.
I could, but I don't, because I got too much clothes taking up all my free space.
And it's like I could make beats, but I don't. I used to make a lot of beats,
You
but
did?
I don't, because when you balling, you just like buy beats. Fuck it. You know what
Yo, but that's so funny. Like, I swear, it's like so many people, like even like Rob Dyrdek, he used to always talk about he would want to get like more fly cars when he gets more money, and now he just gets driven and he doesn't even drive the cars. He's like,
I,
whatever.
I bumped into Rob one day. Ask him where he saw me. Don't tell him. Just
Okay.
ask him. Say, where'd you see Too Short at one day? I saw him at Bed Bath and Beyond. He looked like, what you doing here? What you doing here?
You guys were both getting some new sheets.
we didn't talk about that. I told him, I was like, I want to be on the show, bro. And he was like, all right.
Oh, is that how it happened?
It happened at Bed Bath and Beyond. It really did. I'm not
That's
fucking
why
lying.
it's called. That's why it's called Beyond. You never know what's gonna happen there.
It really fucking happened right there in fucking Studio City. For real, for real. I never thought about it, but that's kind of funny. It really did.
That is really funny. That's a good story.
Ask him before you tell him. Say, where'd you see Too Short at?
I know. I think it'll be funny to watch him try to think of what home place he was at.
Funny. All right, well let's jump off the live. It was good talking to you though.
For sure. Nice talking to you too. I want to come hang out and vibe over at your studio soon. And I got a little studio downstairs at my crib now, so you gotta come here too.
You got beats?
I have a few. I do.
Oh, I got beats. I'll tell you, I got beats.
Okay. Well, we'll share beats. We'll go back and forth. See who's got better beats.
For sure. So I'm fucking with the No Plans.
I love that you love it. I your support, like, you don't understand. It means everything.
I'm gonna slide No Plans on the playlist next week too.
So I would love that. And
then Twerk Train, we did a remix. Twerk Train was on the Pimp Tape album. We did a remix. Check the remix out. Yeah. We are gonna do it. When y'all we was just about to do the fucking video, and then you quarantined us. So we get our quarantine. A Twerk Train is it's a bunch of females twerking like a conga line.
Yep. So, basically, it's the type of train that everybody want to get on.
If you got a twerk train, do it and hashtag us or something. Send it to us.
Yes, make a twerk train to the song. Make a little video. That's what we need to do. Start the challenge. That's why we need to shoot this video.
Twerk train.
It's gonna be a good one. It'll blow up. But for now, until we get that popping, hit the No Plans challenge too with my No Plans song. And guys can do it too. You don't even have to dance. You can literally be chilling with no plans. Just post with the song, hashtag No Plans.
I'm not doing no challenges or no TikTok and none of that.
I don't expect you to, but any guys watching who want to hit it.
All right, Chanel, I'm gonna holler at you, right?
All right, bye, Short. Love you.
All right.